Hello Stampers, I'm Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. I'm so excited to be here today with you for my Wednesday tip video. I have not done a couple weeks of these, and most of you know that I have been sick and I am almost 100% back on my game now. So we are going to be talking about our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. This thing is amazing, and I'm going to share with you how you can get it for a $26 discount and no shipping. So let's flip the camera around. I'm going to give you all the details and show it to you right out of the box. Okay, you guys, here it is. This little compact machine is going to be my new best friend. So when you get your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, it is going to come just like this. You're also going to have a bag with the handle and a little rubber cover, a washer, a screw, and a little tool to put your handle together. So we're going to do that first. I'm going to show you how easy this is. You're going to take your handle, let me move this over so you can see, and you're going to put it right here over that screw. Hang on. Oh, it's got a little flat spot in it, so there we go. And then I'm going to grab my screw and my washer and put my washer on there. And then we're going to set that right down in here. See if I can get it in there without too much trouble. Yep, everything looks good. And now you're going to take this tool, and it's just a little hexagon wrench, and we're going to tighten that up. I recommend that you keep this little tool someplace just in case you need it again. And then this is a little rubber cover that you're going to just push right into the hole. Okay, so this is our new baby. I'm so excited about this. We've been waiting for it for a very long time. So what you do is each side opens up, and you can see that it's not down all the way. You're going to give it a push until it snaps into place. Same with this side. Push it until it snaps into place. And I'm going to keep my handle over here. So this is really nice because when you go to put this away, it goes right back like this. It takes up a very small amount of room. So if you have a smaller area for all of your stamping supplies, this would be perfect to not take up so much space, right? Okay, so we're going to snap that into place. Included with the machine when you buy it, these are all included. You get a base plate, okay? You get a die cutting plate. You get 2 clear cutting plates and a specialty plate. You have everything that you need here for your machine for embossing folders and dies. So that's really cool. The other really neat thing about this is that all of these plates are numbered. So not only do we have pictures here that show you the stacking order, because I know sometimes we forget, right? If you haven't used your machine in a little while, you might have a little trouble remembering. So we've got the stacking order shown here for a thin die. Here is the stacking order for an embossing folder. And here is a stacking order for a 3D embossing folder. So this one is a standard, this is a 3D, and let me show you what I mean there. I like to put labels on my folders. I know this is a thicker one, okay? This one is very thin, and you can clearly see the difference. The 3D folder has a different stacking order than the standard embossing folder. So when you're ordering folders, you just want to make sure you look at 3D to know which plate to use, and you can tell it's thicker. Now we are going to, I'm going to show you how this works. The nice thing about these plates too is they're all numbered. So your base plate tells you that it goes down first. That's number 1. If you're going to be die cutting, you're going to need plate number 2. So we're going to stack that right on top. Okay, so I want to die cut some of the black glitter paper, and I'm going to be using this little spider web from the, these are called Peek a Hoot dies that go with the Have a Hoot stamp set bundle. That's going to be my newest online class. That information will be coming out on Friday. Okay, hang on. We're not ready for that yet. You always have to have your cutting plates, right? Because you need that thickness. And you'll notice this is plate number 3. So we have our base plate 1, our die plate 2, our cutting plate number 3. You're going to put your paper and die in here. And then your second cutting plate over the top. And we're going to run that through. Oh, you guys, this is amazing. It is so very smooth. This just rolls through like butter. We're going to take this plate off. Now, one thing I want you to know is that once you die cut something, it's going to leave an impression. Let's see if I can get the glare off of here. It's going to leave an impression on your plate. I hope you can see that. This is what the cutting plates are for. And after a while, they will start to look very crazy. Let me see if I can find a crazy one. Like this. Okay, see all of those cut indentations? This is what your plates are for. So I know every once in a while I have somebody get a new embossing machine, and as soon as this happens to them, they like stop in their tracks and say, oh my gosh, it left a mark. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the Take Your Pick tool with the die brush adapter on it. Now, if you do die cutting at all, and especially with something very intricate like this, you're gonna want one of these brushes. And you just lay it down. The foam pad comes with it. You get 2 foam pads and the adapter. The Take Your Pick tool is a tool that comes with 2 different ends on it. Let's see, do I have the other end? No, I've got pokey tools in all of these. It comes with 2 different ends on it. Oh, I know, the putty. You get the putty knife with 2 refills, or the putty picker-upper deal with 2 refills, and a pokey end, a spatula end, so you can switch these around, but this is a nifty little tool. So I actually have several of them so that I can keep a brush with my die cutting. I can keep the pokey tool and the putty end over here. I use them all the time. But this will get out all the bits. And what I wanted to see is how nice that, oh my gosh, you guys, the new die cutting machine, I only ran this through once. Usually with an intricate die like this, I will run it through more than once. It got out all the bits. Like, I didn't have to mess around with it at all. So isn't that cute? Remember, this is part of my new kit class coming out on Friday, so watch for details on that. Okay, so there's our die cutting. This is an old paper pumpkin box, by the way. I just turned it inside out. I put a strip of magnet paper here so that I can put my dies up there and they're not going to get lost. All the little bits just get put in here, and I dump this out when it starts getting too full. But this is a great way to keep your die brush adapter. Now that we've got our die cutting figured out, let's bring that machine back in here, and now we're going to do some embossing. And there's 2 different ways to emboss. So this is our die cutting plate. We do not need that, right? We need to look for the picture that shows us the embossing folder and know that that's what we need to use. With a standard embossing folder, the ones that aren't so thick, you are going to use 1 cutting plate on top and 1 cutting plate on bottom. And I love that this information is on here so that you don't have to just goof around all the time trying to figure it out. Now, you always want your embossing folders, the hinge on the folder, to go through your machine first, okay? What that means is it goes through this way versus this way or this way. It causes undue stress on that hinge and it can crack after time. It's not going to do it right away. One thing I love about this new die cutting machine, these extra large embossing folders that allow you to put your cardstock in this way or this way, they are not going to get chewed up in this machine because look at how much play there is on each side of these plates. Remember our last machine, it's these embossing folders barely fit in there, and then the edges get all chewed up, right? So this is really cool because we're not going to have that issue anymore. And of course, if you were paying attention, your edges didn't get chewed up, but a lot of times you're not paying attention when you put it in here and it was so tight. This one has more room on the platform. So we're going to run this through. So smooth, I love it. And here we go. This again is a standard embossing folder. Beautiful, right? Now we're going to do a 3D folder, which is the thicker one. And our 3D folder is right here. So we know we need our platform. Then we're going to put our embossing folder and our cardstock in here. And again, my hinge is going to run through the machine first. And then we need that specialty plate, which is number 4. And it tells us that plate number 1 is our base. Plate number 4 is our specialty plate. I am loving this, you guys. This is going to be so helpful. Oops, hang on. Do you see what I'm doing here? This is a plate number 3. That's not supposed to be in here. Just the platform, the folder, and the specialty plate. Anytime you try to run something through your machine and it's just like really hard to get it moving through there, back it off right away. Don't do it because something is wrong with your stacking and you don't want to break a die, bend a die, or break your machine. And here comes our 3D embossing folder. Look at how cool that is. So we've got standard and 3D. And then I did a very, very intricate die here. Let's go ahead and put, oh, I know. I forgot about this. I just got the magnetic plate in the mail, so I was really excited about that. This plate allows for you to place the dies on here any place, okay? So let's take a look at this. It comes with instructions. You saw me open it. I have not used it yet. It says the magnetic cutting plate holds thin dies securely in place. The entire sheet is magnetic, so the dies stay where you put them, even nested dies. So this is really important because remember our other magnetic plate, when you would set something down, it would move on you. That was very frustrating. So this entire thing is magnetic. It also has a self-healing cutting surface that protects the magnetic sheet to extend the life of this cutting plate. You replace your magnetic cutting plate when the cut lines in the self-sealing surface create marks on your dies or when the surface becomes pitted and doesn't give good results. So I'm thinking this is going to last a very long time. So I'm looking at this and it's telling me that I am going to use my platform, and then I need number 2 cutting. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Where did my other little thing go? Here it is. Number 2 is our die adapter plate. And then I need number 5, which is the self-healing magnetic plate. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to be using this gray side. And that's kind of what it shows right here. Okay, so this is the correct side that you want. The black side goes down. So we have base plate 1, 2, number 5. Then I've got this cute little owl from that Have a Hoot bundle. And I am going to grab the die that corresponds to that. Maybe, let's see, is this it? Yep, here it is. We're gonna see how this magnetic plate works. Ooh, it does hold it in place, you guys. This is very impressive. You know, I've been kind of using washi tape or temporary tape lately, and it's a real pain in the butt, and sometimes it tears your cardstock if it's too sticky. And once you have your paper and your die on there, the next thing that's coming is your clear plate, a number 3 plate again. So we're gonna run this through, see how it works. Here we go. And this is so, so smooth. I'm really loving this machine. It is fantastic. Okay, and here's our little owl. our moon. How cute that is. Here is our little spider web that we made. And now I wanted to show you, you can see that there is an impression in here. Now, one thing that I want to tell you about whether you're using this magnetic plate or whether you're using the clear plates, the cutting plates, you want to move your dies around as you're using this. So next time I go to die cut something, I'm not going to put it right here where I had this one. I'm going to maybe put it over there or over here, and I'm just going to keep rotating it around so that you're getting even cuts all over the plate. That will help extend the life of it. And you want to do the same thing when you're cutting on the cutting plates. You put your die here, then you're going to put it here, then here, then here. You're going to move it all around. You're not always going to put it in the middle to die cut. And with the clear plates, you're going to flip them over and use the other side as well, and that will help keep your plates from bowing and extend the life of them. Now, when you're done using your machine, I'm going to just set these off here. I'll use these for my kit. I've got a new kit coming out on Friday. I'll use those for that. But when you're done with your machine, you can simply close it just like that. It's got a nice handle to carry it. It's also got some rubber feet. Now, if your feet get dirty and you find that your machine is sliding around when you're using it, you can just take a damp cloth and wipe these off. You don't want to use any type of cleaner on them, just a damp cloth to wipe the rubber feet off, and that will make them solid again so your machine doesn't move around. I always love that, the rubber feet on there. Now, I told you I was going to explain how you can get this machine is $120. You can get it for $100, well actually $99, when you become a discount shopper. And being a discount shopper on my team is a ton of fun. I offer so much to my team, and I don't discriminate. Whether you want to build a business out of this or just get a discount on all your stamping products is completely up to you. I never push anybody to do any more than they want to. But you always get to participate in all the fun that I offer my team. We do a Zoom team meeting every month. Everybody gets to participate no matter where you live. I even have one demonstrator in Hawaii. So it's a lot of fun to be part of something bigger. You get a minimum 20% discount on all your future orders. Right now during the month of September, we have what is called the Get and Go Starter Kit promotion. And when you order your starter kit, you get to order anything you want up to $125. So this machine is $120. You can order something for $5 or less to add on to that. You get free shipping on your discount shopper kit. And if you don't want a new die cutting machine, you can order anything else. I just want to make that perfectly clear. But I'm telling you that you can get this for only $99 plus a $5 item. Plus, during September, the Get and Go promotion includes the So Much Love stamp set, automatically included with your discount shopper kit, plus the Queen Anne's lace stamp set. So you're getting 2 additional stamp sets at no cost, plus a pack of rhinestone basic jewels, which is totally cool. Plus, you're going to get 8 sets of cards in Granny Apple Green and 8 sets of cards in Coastal Cabana. It's going to show you exactly what to do with your cardstock and how to make these cards. So you also get all the pre-cut cardstock for 16 cards, 2 stamp sets, a rhinestone basic jewels, free shipping, 20% discount on your future orders at a minimum, and you get to be part of my team, which is a lot of fun. So if you have any questions about the new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, please let me know. If you have any questions about the discount shopper kit, there'll be a link under the YouTube video that'll take you right to all the questions and answers and details about ordering your kit. There's also going to be a link there to take you back to my blog where you can find my online classes and subscribe to my blog. Every time I put something new on there, you'll get it in your email inbox. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. You really don't want to miss my newest kit class coming on Friday. So, Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend it with me. Today is Wednesday, which is my joke of the week day. Make sure you head over to my blog, www.astampabove.com, and check out my joke for today. You'll get a little belly laugh. Everybody needs to laugh a little bit more. Also, if you'd like to place an order, if you'd like to order this machine on its own, you certainly can do that. This is my current host code. If your order goes over $150, don't use that code. You're going to get 10% Stampin' Rewards at a minimum. So you'll get an additional $15 to spend. If your order's over $150, I want you to have those benefits. You'll also find a shopping list where it'll list the products that I've shown you here today. And again, if you have any questions about this Get and Go kit, this ends on September 30th. It is a fantastic deal, right? These are really pretty. I do have some cards designed with these stamp sets that I'll be sharing with you over the next couple weeks. Have yourselves a wonderful hump day. Bye-bye.